people, our thoughts of other situations, how we think when we see somebody, how we respond when someone actually speaks to us, how we greet people around us, how we greet the people in our home, how we speak to the people in our home, how we speak to the people in our jobs, how we speak to the people in our classrooms, the person you meet in the elevator. For some reason, in the world that we are living now, people have been fooled to even assume that they are living in a singularity. They are living in a capsule whereby the works and the actions of other people do not really affect them. So they believe like as if the way that they are living, right? They nobody else life can affect me, you know. So as a woman, it is very, very important to understand that. Very important to understand that every relationship that you have, every single relationship that you have, every single time you talk to someone or you speak to someone, everything that you listen from someone, everything that you see of someone, everything that you smell of someone, all these simple little things there will definitely overall affect how your physical structure actually function and affects the hormonal integrity of your physical structure. If we understand that, for the ovaries of a woman, right, to be able to produce follicles, right? Follicles. Every egg comes out of a follicle. These follicles are actually created within the ovaries of a woman. Every woman has two ovaries, a left ovary and a right ovary. So the ovary is not inside of the womb. The ovaries are attached to the side of the womb, right? And you have two fallopian tubes, one on either side, above each of the ovaries, with finger-like projections called fimbriae that actually covers the top of each of these ovaries, anticipating on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle the release of an egg. The release of an egg every 14 days by the ovaries. Now, for the ovary to actually be able to produce that egg, the hormone FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, have to be secreted by the endocrine system, pituitary gland, right? So just for your ovaries as a woman to be able to produce the eggs, to go through the process of follicles, the production of follicles, just for that to happen, your pituitary gland would have had to be producing follicle stimulating hormone. Now, just to give you an understanding that, so to get the follicles to actually develop into Graafian follicles and mature to release that egg, the level of FSH have to be up there. Then all of the time, even for your physical structure, the ovaries, to release that egg, there must be an increase in the level of LH, luteinizing hormone. And after the egg is actually released, that follicle that actually housed, right? The follicle that manifested into the egg, the remnants of it becomes what you call the corpus luteum and produces a large quantity of progesterone to maintain a period-free period, a cycle-free, a menstruation-free, a hemorrhaging-free. So what prevents you from just bleeding right afterwards or having the initiation of the menstrual flow is the fact that even the remnants of the Graafian follicle forms the corpus luteum of pregnancy, produces progesterone, maintains, right? So if it is that you get pregnant before you have your amniotic sac and all these things actually forming, before you have the placenta and all these different aspects being formed, the production of the progesterone to maintain the pregnancy have to be done by the remnants, right? The remnants of the sac. Why would you do that, right? The remnants of the sac, right? Of the remnants of the sac of the literally would be producing progesterone to prevent you from having a cycle. So when we understand that all these different steps within the natural cycle of the woman, all these different steps, all of them are controlled by chemicals. So when a woman has fibroids, when they have cysts, when they are infertile, when they don't produce any eggs, when they develop breast cancer, when they are depressed, when they have anxiety, when they have manic disorders, whatever it is that they're suffering from, understand that, overstand that. A lot of these conditions have a very strong relation to the endocrine system, the imbalance of the hormones. So if it is that you as a woman don't understand that your problem that you have, the issues that you are suffering from, right, is as a result of your hormones being imbalanced, rather than that you just have fibroids. Yes, Honorable Empress Utopia on YouTube, blessed love. Not just that you have fibroids, or you have cysts, or you have endometriosis, right? Or that you have breast cancer. A lot of the times, the source of your problem is hormonal imbalance. So what are the things that would cause the hormones of a woman to be imbalanced? Through our teachings, what we teach is that 70% of the problem comes from the mind, thoughts, emotions. So if you have fibroids, 70% of your problem is because of your mind. If you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, 70% of your problem is your mind, your emotions. If you have breast cancer, 70% of your problem is your mind, your emotions. So then, in regulating, fixing your problem, 70% of your efforts have to go towards maintaining that positive state of mind, that upful state of mind, that happy state of mind, that free state of mind, that relaxed state of mind, that loving state of mind, that gracious state of mind. Because 70% of your problem comes from your mind. So when you're there sitting down, high and holy, thinking that your life is not affected by the person in the elevator, the people you live with, the people you sit with, the people you speak with, the people you work with, the people you sit on the bus with. Your life is affected by all these things there, because all these people here affects your state of mind. So how is it then? Are you going to relate to all these different elements of your life, ensuring that you don't damage yourself, ensuring that your life that you live is a life that is actually for your own upliftment, for your betterment? Every single person around you can have an effect upon you. Every color around you can have an effect around you. Every smell around you can have an effect on you. Everything you hear around you can have an effect around you. So how is it that you react to your environment, ensuring that your environment does not have that high level of negative impact upon you, to the fact that, or to the point that, knowing that 70% of your disease condition actually comes from your state of mind, especially as a woman, when it comes to fibroids, cysts, and endometriosis, breast cancer. All these different conditions are hormonal dependent conditions. They depend upon how the balance of your hormones are. So you're there sitting down high and holy, thinking that the people around you don't affect you. You don't care about nobody because no. Yeah. You don't have to really care about what people say or do, yeah, but you would have to know how to respond to what people say or do. Because if it is that the things that you see gets you upset, then you are in trouble. So you have to ensure that all the things that you see, right, the great majority of them are things that rise up your spirit, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, makes you feel contented, makes you feel divine. Yeah, so as you open your eyes and you look around, and as you move from place to place, the things that you see, the things that you interact with, every single thing that you interact with, all these things there are things that specifically, very, very specifically uplift you. So it's not that you're going to go and sit down and the things that you're going to be seeing, right? Whatever it is that you are seeing, you're sitting down, whatever you're seeing are basically things that get you sick, things that make you upset, things that make you say, yuck, disgusted. No, you really have to begin to see upful things. So when you look, you say, oh, give thanks. Oh, give thanks. So you have to surround yourself by beautiful sights deliberately. Also, the things that you hear have to be very good things. You cannot have fibroids. You cannot have cyst. You cannot have endometriosis. You really cannot have any of these conditions. And then the life that you are living, the place that you are, right? The things that you hear around you all the time are only negative things. You cannot have fibroids. You cannot have polycystic ovarian syndrome. And then what you are surrounded by, the things you see with your eyes, are things that get you upset. The things that you see with your eyes are things that make you get disgusted. The things that you hear with your ears are things that are not pleasant. The things that you hear with your ears are things that gives you bad feeling. No. Deliberately. Because you understand that the things that you see with your eyes, the things that you hear with your ears, they affect your endocrine system. And understanding that 70% of all these diseases that our sisters suffer from fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome, from endometriosis, from infertility, from scarred tubes where you have blocked tubes, from breast cancer, from ovarian cancer, many of these conditions definitely they stem from the fact that the great majority of our sisters have hormonal imbalance. And we're saying that your emotional state account for 70% of that imbalance. So we're saying again that, knowing that, ensure that the things that you see with your eyes bring you joy, pleasure, and gladness. Don't go someplace and go and look at things that's going to make you sad and depressed. Why would you want to do that? Right? Your hormones are already severely imbalanced. Right? Things are terrible in your life. So at least go and see something that'll make you feel good. Make you feel happy. Flood your bloodstream with oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. Don't go and look at things that'll flood your bloodstream with cortisol and cause you to be estrogen dominant. Right? So when we have that level of understanding that every aspect of our environment, our reactions to it will determine definitely how is it that our reactions to our environment will determine the reaction to our environment will determine what hormone actually goes through our bloodstream. So as a woman and you've been diagnosed with infertility, fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome, breast cancer, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, endometriosis, understand that 70% of your problem comes from your emotional state. So, therefore, 70% of the solution supposed to come from what? Your emotional state. So don't just go and have a hysterectomy and take out your womb and say, well, okay, you had fibroids, it's gone. So don't you understand that 70% of the reason why you had fibroids was because of your emotions? So can you just go and cut off your emotions? Can you just go and cut off your emotions? Can you just go and do a surgery to remove your sadness? Can you just go and do a surgery to remove anger? No. Well, you can cut off your frontal lobe and change your personality. Yes, you can. Right? But you cannot go and do a surgery to remove sadness and anger and all them things there. So even if you go and you do a surgery to remove your womb and because you want to take care of the fibroids, the fact remains that 70% of the reason why you have the fibroids is because of your mental state. and you cannot cut it off. You have to fix it. You have to take a time and fix your mental state. So we say now, don't live in a singularity. Live in a plurality. Understand that everything that you see with your eyes affects you. Everything that you hear with your ears affects you. Everything that you smell with your nose affects you. What you feel with your hands, things you touch, things you just sense, all these things, they affect you. So don't behave like you are living in a world by yourself and that the person in the elevator next to you don't affect you. They affect you. So if you see someone in the elevator, take opportunities. Grab them by the horn. It's an opportunity for you to make whatever your eyes see have a pleasant reaction. What your nose smell have a pleasant reaction. What you sense in that space have a pleasant reaction. So, if it is that you're in that elevator with someone and then you tell the person, blessed love, and the person tells you, oh, blessed love, that means that you are hearing words of love. Even if you say good afternoon, then the person would say good afternoon. Oh, you look wonderful today. Then the person would say, oh, give thanks. You look wonderful also. So that means that you are deliberately sowing in a positive force field. Because you know you have fibroids. You know you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. You know you have breast cancer. You know you have endometriosis. You know you are infertile. So it must be very deliberate to work upon that 70% of goodness. To ensure that the things you see, the things you hear, the things you taste, the things you smell, the things you touch and you feel are things that brings you goodness and happiness and joy and peace divine. I don't know if it is that you all are overstaying what I'm saying, you know. If you overstand what I'm saying, you know, tell me yes you are. Those of you on YouTube and those of you on Calabash Television in St. Lucia, we will open up the lines that you could actually give us a call, you know. And it is important that you make these things a deliberate, you know. The things you see, what you smell. Don't go and look at something that's not good. Why would you go and look at something that make you cry? Why? Don't look at it. Go and look at something that make you happy. Why do you go and smell something that, yeah? Give thanks, Empress, Mystical Fire Eye. Okay, alright. Posit all facts. Rolling 305, yes. Give thanks. Stephen Lassa, give thanks. Give thanks for all of those that acknowledge that they are hearing. Honorable Jadota, give thanks. Wisdom of Pearl, give thanks. Marjorie Miller, yes, I am happy that you understand. So you begin to consciously apply these things that in your life. So taking care of fibroids is not just something that, honorable, I understand there is power in words. That also why affirmations are important. Yes, affirmations are important, and the actions are even more important. Yes, priest Christine, oh give thanks. I'm hearing Empress Spice. All right, not just hearing, you know, you understanding what I'm talking about, the whole aspect of Lisa, right? Oh, you welcome, right? I'm saying, are you understanding that what you have to deliberately make your eyes see good things to make you feel good. You have to deliberately make your ears hear good things to make you feel good. You have to deliberately make your nose smell good things to make you feel good. You have to deliberately make your mouth taste good things to make you feel good. So you're working consciously on your emotions. So that means that you're trying to have a great control of your environment. Remember that you're an average of the 7 person you spend the most times with. So don't go on. Greetings from Alaska, Ras Savage, give thanks. Right? So it is important that we don't just sit down and believe that taking care of fibroids and cysts and breast cancer and all them different things there. None of them things there in themselves are the disease. The cause of fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, right? Certain of the breast cancers is hormonal imbalance, right? Hormonal imbalance. So the disease is really hormonal imbalance. And tonight, what we're focusing on is how is it that we are dealing with hormonal imbalance. So we spent the first half of the program primarily talking about how the 70% of your mind, your emotions, taking charge of your emotions, is 70% of how is it that you begin to cure, heal, eradicate fibroid, cyst, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and resurrect yourself from cancer. Right? The fact that you begin to consciously make your eyes see things that make you feel good, make your ears hear things that make you feel good, make your nose smell things that make you feel good, make your mouth taste things and say things and sing things that make you feel good. Right? So take that conscious decision to deliberately invest in your goodness by surrounding yourself with positive things, because you are not in a singularity. We are in a plurality whereby we are a part of a bigger one. So let us work in that oneness. Let I and I work in that togetherness to bring ourselves forward to this divine state of healing. When we come again, we are going to go, we'll be talking specifically of the female package by the Great Physician International. So when you come again, we are going to go into that. We are due for an intercession. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. As you know, we are live on Calabash Television in St. Lucia. So those of you on Instagram and those of you on YouTube, I mean, definitely, it is just not just that I'm doing an Instagram live or YouTube live. In fact, I'm in studio live on national television in St. Lucia, and I'm just sharing a moment with you. So when you come again, we're going to open up the lines that people could call in, and even those on you on Instagram, you could call in. We have a little speaker here today. I don't know if you will be able to hear, if you have reverberations when the caller is speaking, but we'll just see how it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Yes, Rich Soul Foods, Honorable Sister, blessed love. So we give one intercession. When you come again, we'll continue. Blessed.
Census. We'll be visiting
Prepare to ask your questions. So you prepare to ask your questions when we'll be talking about the female package, which consists of all these 7 bottles. You bring it on a bit so you could see. You have to see what I see. Oh yeah. Yes. So we'll be speaking of these bottles right here. Okay? Female baggage. When you come again. The lines also will be open. The female package is a package that deals with all human problems. As long as you're human, you don't even have to wait until you have a problem. It's something you're supposed to take every quarter. So it's a thing you take every quarter. Don't wait until somebody tells you are sick, You just take care of yourself. That's the point. That's the whole thing that we're talking about here. It's not about waiting until you are sick. It's about investing in self. Coming live again. Blessed. Yes, we give thanks for life and a mighty life giver. We'd like to just open up the lines once more. We just want to open up the lines once more. for the callers who want to call in to actually call and ask some questions, but definitely what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going through the female package, right? So the female package is a package that we have created from 2006, 2007. That's a package we created. That package has been a consistent package from 2006, 2007. There have been like a lot of growth and additions, into our process, into making these medicines that we make right now. So as you know that we have rebranded, so our labels are different, and even the free up laxative, is called also the coal lax, coming out of Mount Kailash Rejuvenation Center. So the first step towards the female package would be the laxative, the coal lax, colon cleanser and lubricant, right? So this here is a product that was created to increase the peristaltic action of the colon. So when you take this, it's gonna increase the peristaltic action of the colon, meaning that it's going to make you actually poo poo. It's gonna cleanse you out, and it's not just going to cleanse you out just by like drawing out the water like a salt. It's going to cleanse out by increasing of the peristaltic action, contractions of the walls of the colon, and that is as a result of it contains Sena alada. It also contains ginger, neem, virgin coconut oil, castor oil, extra virgin olive oil, and contains chia seeds. And the chia seeds, does create like um, a thick coating, a lining that helps to nutrify the lining of the um, the colon, and also helps to lubricate it. And the virgin castor oil, virgin coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil blend is to help also in that lubrication. But you know that the castor oil is a very potent laxative. It's a purgative, in fact. And then we have the ginger. The ginger is in the blend to help to actually just prevent too much griping and cramping. So when you take this, you just shake the bottle and you drink the entire bottle, and this would actually cause you to about 2 to 3 hours afterwards. Definitely, you would be going straight into the washroom and start to cleanse out your physical structure. Blessings from Connecticut, and even your virtual presence and projection of your God voice builds and comforts through the frequency airwaves. Thank you, blessed Lord. Shalom. Give thanks, honorable, for the beautiful words of life. Even the words you type actually sends comfort and blessings and love connections also. Give thanks, my brother. Give thanks. So the free up laxative is the first step, the first part of the female package. So you drink, it consists of 6 bottles. The super female package contains 7 bottles. So you're gonna shake this bottle and you're going to drink the entire bottle. After 3 hours, you're going to just start going to the toilet and free up and cleanse, because the beginning action is cleansing, purging. And this purging now is also a spiritual purge. So as you purge physically, you have to spiritually and emotionally purge yourself. All bad ways and all different things, you have to stop doing it. Right? So after in the morning now, in the morning time, after you've taken that and you've cleaned out, you drink lots of coconut water in the morning. You could drink a nice little, kalalu soup. You just drink things specifically to just help you as a person to just rehydrate your physical structure, because you'd have been purging out and cleansing out all the toxins out of your physical structure. So what you do in the morning, don't eat anything heavy or what eat a bread and cheese. No. Right? You just drink plenty of coconut water, drink your water, drink a nice green, zipina, what they call a kalalu soup, something just to replenish your electrolyte, jewel, sea moss tea, or cocoa tea, something nice and light, nothing too heavy, right? And in the uprising now, you start the other 5 bottles. So you have 5 bottles remaining, and that 6 bottle package plus the answer would have been the super female package for the woman, which is what we recommend for the fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and all this endometriosis. That you repeat this 3 times, specifically through a 21-day cycle, but go through a 28-day cycle of cleansing and purification. All right. So these other 5 bottles, you would be taking them a tablespoon each 3 times a day. So you take a tablespoon specifically of the blood detox, then you take a tablespoon of the fertility, you take a tablespoon of the pure gold, a tablespoon of the Faidova syrup, and a tablespoon of the pure green. So the blood detoxifier is one of the products that is designed for cellular cleansing. So what's gonna happen is that when you take the blood detoxifier, after you've taken the free up laxative, it's going to go deep into the cellular aspect and just start to take off the free radicals, cleanse out the toxins from your cells. So it contains cassia lata, neem, turmeric, ginger, periwinkle, cascara sagrada, sour orange. Definitely as a cellular cleanse to detoxify and cleanse out the liver, to decongest the liver, to allow extraction of toxins from the physical structure. So you take a tablespoon of this. This is very bitter. Then we have the fertility. So the fertility is what we refer to as a hormonal balancing and womb cleansing. So it is made out of St. John's bush, bitter melon, what they call the cerasy bush. Also contains calabash, vervine, bay leaf, cinnamon, black cohosh, turmeric, ginger, and also contains periwinkle. So this product is designed to actually cleanse the womb. So it also helps to balance your hormones as a woman. So you take this also 1 tablespoon of it 3 times a day. So after you've taken the laxative in the evening, then you have these 5 bottles. So we say the blood detoxifier, and you have the fertility, which is the home cleanser and hormonal balancing tonic. You take a tablespoon of this, a tablespoon of this, and then you go to the other cleanser, which is the pure gold. The pure gold is a mucus remover. So it contains turmeric, right? It contains parsley and contains also what you call your Spanish needle, contains cayenne pepper, contains ginger, contains gully root, and contains some spring water. Definitely that blend here is a raw blend. It's not a cooked blend, it's a raw blend, and it helps to extract mucus out of your physical structure. So it takes out cold, so it's a bit hot. So whereas this is bitter, this here is like a probiotic, it's fermented. This also is fermented also, but this here is a hormonal cleanse, hormonal balancer, and also womb cleanser, mucus removing, circulatory, cardiovascular. This is a cellular cleanse. And then we have our feuille du vent, which is basically an animal root, and an animal leaf syrup. Yes, the books will be out towards the ending of September. Definitely looking forward to have that reach you. So we have the feuille du vent syrup, which is the animal, which is basically containing, right, animal, what they call gully root, cinnamon, bay leaf, nutmeg, kelp, sea moss, and ital cane juice, basically into a syrup. This is sweet. This is a tonic. This tonifies the physical structure, and what it does specifically, it helps to actually regulate your blood. It's a blood regulator. So those of you who have actually pre-ordered the herbal manual, I'm looking forward for your copies at the ending of September, definitely, as everything is in action already for that. So we give thanks, definitely. So these 4 bottles, as the 4 bottles, and we have 1 more remaining, right? But we say after you take the laxative to the evening time, right, you drink the entire bottle. It will make you poo-poo, cleanse you. Then you have the blood detoxifier to clean the blood. You have the womb cleanser, the fertility, to actually balance the hormones and cleanse the womb. You have the pure gold to remove the mucus, and then you have and work upon the circulatory system. And then you have specifically the feuille du vent syrup to help to regulate the blood. All right, and then we have the pure green. The purpose of the pure green is the iron tonic. It's the iron tonic. It actually helps to boost up your iron. Okay, it helps to boost up your iron. So you drink that to actually boost up your iron. So when it is that you are taking these products, right, what you're taking is that's the complete female package. And then when you have the answer, the answer would make it the super female package. And the answer will be for immune system enhancement and for shrinking of the fibroids specifically. So this female package is a package that we have available at um, Livity on Jeremy Street and also on monkilashslew.com. Monkilashslew.com. So those people who want to check out the price of the package and the package, I will just type out the website to you right here. monkilashslew.com. All right, so that is where you could actually look up the package. You could read on it, go to onto our website, read on it, and you could see exactly what the package is. So the package is a 6 bottle package for the ordinary package, and then you have the super female package, which is basically containing the answer. So this is designed specifically for the woman and them to check themselves and to cleanse out themselves. So a lot of women are afraid to take the package because they say, well, when they take the package, they get pregnant, they don't want to get pregnant. So we tell a woman, don't say that you want to cleanse your womb or you want to take care of yourself because you don't want to get pregnant, right? Self-control is better than birth control, right? So better you have a clean womb and you have you wholesome. And don't be afraid to take the medicine to cleanse yourself because you don't want to get pregnant, right? I mean, you just practice self-control. You understand your cycle. You know how it is your cycle actually runs. So you know exactly what to do, what not to do to actually don't get pregnant. All right. So this is the female package, right? With the answer would make up the super female package, the package of 7. So the lines are open: 1-758-451-9349, 1-758-453-1730. Those people who want to actually give a call, or those of you on Instagram and on Facebook who has a question, definitely you would ask that question right now. As we are taking calls, we are taking comments, we are taking all the feed forward that you have for us. So we say, well, look, if it is that you want to take care of your fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome, you want to take care of all these conditions, just start by taking care of 70% of them for your mind. Yes, Pierre, we give thanks. Surround your eyes with beautiful things, like go into the forest, go by a river so you could hear some beautiful waters flowing, hear some beautiful birds singing, So definitely, you definitely need to actually check on them things there, right? And then you would also be able to help 70% of the way of the passage. It's all up to you. 40% is just the physical stuff, what you eat, what you drink, what you actually sip, but the rest of it is all mind work. MIND. Yes, sir. Let me see what you're saying here. Use green papaya for birth control, ladies. Okay, all right. Eat. Okay, all right. What would self-control is the best birth control? Who would you tell not to take the colon cleanse? I mean, if someone, the people I would say not to take colon cleanse would be probably someone who's dehydrated, someone who probably have bleeding through the illness or some type of stuff, or someone, yeah. But I mean, from 3 years old and up, definitely you could actually call. You could use the free up laxative. Can the womb cleanser be taken alone? Yes, it can be taken alone. It can be taken alone. The number to call is 1758. I'm gonna put down the number. 1758 451 9349 post. Okay, just posted the number. I'm not gonna pin it. The number is right here. 451-9349. For those of you who want to give us a call, definitely give us a call. Let us know exactly what is happening. We have about a little bit of more minutes remaining. So those of you who want to ask a question about the package, ask a question about mental work, how it is that you are a plurality and not a singularity. How is it that you need to surround yourself with positive things and positive people to add to that 70% of your survival. So if you're diagnosed with breast cancer or you're diagnosed with fibroids or polycystic ovarian syndrome, don't be around people who tell you sad story all the time. Don't go and be around people who always fussing and quarreling and you're always in an argument. Don't go around, a place that stinks, that smells bad. Go to places that smell sweet. And go to places where you hear uplifting things. Go to places where you see uplifting things. All these things that would help you to actually produce the good hormones to help to boost up your immune system to help, in your survival rate. And as we say, for those people who have never taken our female package, I don't know if there's anyone online there who have taken our. There should have some people who've taken our female package. There should even have people who could make children and make children already, right online there after taking the female package. So we say it begins with the free up laxative, which is basically a colon cleanse. Then we have the cellular cleanse, which is the blood detoxifier, to clean out the blood, clean out the liver. Then we have the fertility to help to cleanse out the womb and balance the hormones. The pure gold helps to remove mucus, it will help with circulation, to decrease the cramping during your cycle. The liver syrup helps to regulate the blood, potent immune system enhancer, and the pure green basically designed to boost up the iron levels. So it is important that we work with the physical and the emotional hand in hand, and don't just believe that as if when you have a fibroid you could cut it off, or you have a cyst you could go and drain it, or you have endometriosis you could just take off your whole womb or something. It is important that we take full responsibility, analyze our past, analyze our traumas, ensure that we actually resolve our traumas, ensure that we surround ourselves with positive people, positive things. Where we work, we try to make that environment as happy as possible. If we're in an elevator with someone, make the environment as happy as possible. If it is that you're walking down the road with people, make that environment as happy as possible. Understand that everyone that you meet, every place that you go, everything that you see ultimately affects you, right? I did and now have my kings. 17, 14, 12, and 8. They are fine. Mystic. Okay, give thanks for taking the female package. So definitely we do give thanks for life and the mighty life giver. So when it is that we overstand that, we overstand, how is it that we work in this unity? How is it that we work in this oneness? So it is not just only the medicines that you are taking, but also the state of mind that you have to get into, whereby you take that emotional responsibility, overstand that 70% of the problem that you have why you have cancer, 70% of the problem that you have why you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, 70% of it comes from your mental, right? Give thanks. Yes, caller, blessed. Go ahead. Okay, I think we lost it. Yeah, blessed, go ahead. Can you put up the volume a bit higher?
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Very interesting program.
Do you do consultation? Do you do consultation?
Only via appointments, yes, we do. Yes. Yes, I've answered you. I said, yes, we do consultations. Only
How
via.
can I make an appointment to see you?
You just call 451-8813. 451? Okay. Give thanks.
451?
8813. You are listening to your TV and you are listening to the phone. Just listen to the phone only. Right? Yeah. Okay? So it's 451-8813. You could hang up and even listen for consultations. 451-8813. Alright, give thanks. So definitely this is basically what we have to offer even this evening, as we are focused on the whole aspect of women's problems, and we are looking at houses. Do you have weed in bottle for drink though? Weeds are things that's not good. What are you talking about? Weed is when you put things that's growing somewhere that's not good. I don't understand that. Took the male package years ago, Chris. You need to take it again. What kind of diet do you recommend while on these products? Well, basically a plant-based, leave it, and try your best to avoid foods with preservatives. Try to eat as light and green as possible. Also plenty of iron building foods. plenty of mineral building foods, plenty of cleansing and detoxification, plenty of herbal teas like red raspberry, St. John's bush, stinging nettle, guinea hen weed, so all these things they form a principal part of your liver. So these products also do come when you honor 21-day program. It does also come with a nutritional guide and a guide of the herbs you're supposed to actually be using. So the super meal package can also be found on richsoulfoods.com. So you could get on 1klashfoods.com and also richsoulfoods.com. You could also get the meal package. That is richsoulfood.com. Okay, richsoulfood.com. Give Brother Akim there. Right, so give thanks for all of you who have been with us this evening as we are definitely setting up this program. Remember that we have been speaking primarily of the human and the condition that he's suffering from, and how is it that what is actually controlling the whole human system is hormones, and how important it is to actually balance the hormones, balance your hormones. And we say that 70% of the problem of hormonal imbalance come from your emotional state, your mental state. So you have to do 70% of the solution also would have to come from that. So we say surround yourself with positive people. Things you see, make it positive. Things you hear, things you smell, and know that you are in a polarity, not a singularity. Understanding that everything around you affects you. Everything around you would actually add or minus from your wellness. So take a time out. Listen to yourself and definitely take time out to do good for yourself. So we say we have the colon cleanse, the Colax, free up laxative, freedom of movement internationally to cleanse out the colon, and this is actually taken, it's a one dose, right? A one dose, you just drink the entire bottle and and you don't eat anything after. 3 hours after, for sure, guarantee that you're gonna be going to the toilet to ease off your bowel, free up. If it does not work, it comes back with a money back guarantee, right? So this the other 5 bottles here is the blood detoxifier to cleanse out you cellularly, decongest the liver, and also you have the fertility a home cleanser, and also hormonal balancer. We give thanks. And then we have the pure gold, helps with circulation, helps also with removal of mucus, very important. Then we have the Feiduva syrup, which is the blood regulator to regulate the blood. And you have the pure green, that's how to boost up your blood, right? Give thanks, definitely. Tony Top IR777. Enough thanks, Alpha Fire Priest. Give thanks, Manners in your Rastafari. Oh, give thanks. Some kind of language here, Honorable Tony. Yeah, so give thanks for all of you who have joined us this evening. Give thanks to everyone who actually commented. All peace and love. All blessings for all of you on YouTube. Give thanks. Zim Zim, Priest. How does a woman know her cycle when she sees her period only one day, some months, and no period some months? She must have polycystic ovarian syndrome, right? She must have cysts on her ovaries. Her hormones are severely imbalanced. Yes, caller. Blessed. Caller, go ahead. Go ahead, caller. We're listening. I think that caller have a problem. Technician. Anyway, give thanks, Lisa Wright. Dread Concrete, love from. Yes, I. Rastafari, Law 758. Give thanks for everyone who has been with us this evening. Definitely caller. I mean, it's okay. We will take your call probably following Sunday when we are live again. Give thanks for the female package. Just check the website, monklashlu.com. The price of the package is right there. Okay, so if you want to know the price, monklashlu.com. monklashlu.com. Dread Concrete. Check out the female package. The whole program today. We're gonna save the life. Dread Concrete. So then you could just go forward and look at that program again to answer your question. And definitely we give thanks for all those of you who were live with us today on our Instagram channel, and those of you who were live with us specifically on our YouTube channel, and give thanks for everyone who was live with us specifically also on Calabash Television. The Almighty God keep on blessing you, make His holy face shine upon your holy face. All love, peace divine. Jah Rastafari. Bless the God.